Arrows, I'm Kashan and you are watching The Book Archer. So this is a little bit different video today that I'm doing because this is something I'm kind of starting on my channel called Viewer's Choice. I am a frequent library goer. I go to the library all the time, and when I go, I just pick up all of the books that I've either heard about that look interesting or anything that I might want to read. If you check a book out from the library, you have a limited time to read certain books. Of all these books that I'm interested in, I need you guys' help on what should I read. I'm gonna show y'all the books that I got from the library, and if I have enough time in this video, I'll give you quick little synopsises, and I want you all to tell me the one that you're like, you need to read that right now. Don't take that back to the library without reading it. So I'll have, and whichever one gets the most comments or the most votes in the comment section is the book that I will read and do a review on. The first one that I have is Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. I picked this up because I read Rebel Belle last year and I really loved Rachel Hawkins' writing style in Rebel Belle. It was like a mix of contemporary and paranormal. This one I think is about a girl who's a witch and she's at a boarding school. That's all I know, and I'm sure it's something that ensues some mysteries or something like that. So boarding school witch drama. And I also picked up the second book in this series because I think it's a trilogy, so I have that on hand in case I finish the first one and read that too. Next, I picked up 1,000 Pieces of You. This book, first of all, is beautiful. Oh my goodness, like this book is about time travel and dimension jumping. So if you like it where people can go to other dimensions, and it has a mystery in it as well. I think the main character father who created the dimension / time travel jumping machine, he gets like killed or something in like the first chapter at the beginning of the book, and they have a main suspect of who they think did it, but it's somebody that used to work with her dad. I think it's kind of like sci-fi-ish and fast-paced, so if that sounds interesting to you, that is the next option. Next, I have Avalon by Mindee Arnett. I've heard about this book from Thoughts on Tomes and Leigh from Ginger Reads Leigh. They both really liked it, so if you like similar books to them, you might enjoy this. Basically, it's like Fast and Furious, but in space. That's what I was told. And I think they all still like space machines or space cars, and they work for like this main mafia type of guy. It's like a, you know, like a little criminal ring. So if you like books from that type of perspective, and if you like sci-fi, then this is another option. Next, I have Shadow and Bone, the first book in the Grisha trilogy. Thoughts on Tomes really like this, and I trust all of her book opinions. And this is supposed to be set in a fantasy version of like Russia, but with its own fantasy elements. And of course there has been like a dark lord who's taken over, or somebody who's taken over their country, and only certain people have like magical elements, and I think it deals with elemental magic. I'm not 100% sure, but the main character, she has elemental magic, but she's not like, you know, a part of the elite and stuff like that. I heard that the characters are really likable in here. I heard it's like might be like a love triangle or 4 or 5 like people in it. I don't know. But if you like fantasy, if you like magic, if you like multiple love interests, and if you like Russian settings or European settings, then this is the next option. Next, I have Finnikin of the Rock. This is a fantasy. I don't know much about it. Y'all know I love fantasy, so I just have to have a few fantasy options. I've just heard great things about this from Peruse Project. It's the first in the series, and it has a main, I think the main male protagonist is it's a male, and a lot of fantasy I've been reading lately have female protagonists, so I just was interested in it for that element. And plus I feel like Finnikin of the Rock is more of like a Arthurian type of fantasy feel, if you know what I mean. Like, yes, similar to like Knights of the Round Table type of vibe. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in hearing about, this is the next option. And last but not least, I have the first book in the 7 Realms series, which is The Demon King. I think this has dual perspectives. One of the main characters is male, one of them is female. One of them is like a lost princess or something like that, and then the guy, he's like a thief, but I don't even know if the synopsis is correct. All I know is that they come together and they're supposed to be helping her get like the kingdom back. But there's supposed to be something really interesting about the main male character, and I can't remember what it is. And you think I should pick this one up? Then this is your next option. Those are all of the books that I got from the library. Whichever ones sound the most interesting to you, let me know in the comments below. Y'all are always telling me, oh, you need to check this book out. You should read this. You would really like this. So what are y'all most interested in seeing a review on? And what would y'all like me to read? This is the viewer's choice. The next time I go to the library and I pick up a ton of books, I'll make another one of these videos. So just comment below and let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheBookArcher. And thank you guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.